See, she just did on that level. I get froze up when I want to get the spirit.
Go to the screen, man.
Hey, Shalom, Shalom. We the Brothers of Great Millstone, the branch here in Birmingham, Alabama. And as always, we'd like to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakak Kodash. Yeah, the ancient Hebrew tongue, that would be the God and Son, and the Holy Spirit. Also, we'd like to give double honors to our teachers, the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, much due honors and respect to the sincere brethren out there who's also laboring in his work, continually pushing out this gospel in all true faith and sincerity. And I also want to say shalom to you believers out there, the Akim and the Aqua, which consists of you brothers and sisters alike that subscribe to this truth as well. So, yep, we back, in the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shah. And this sitting right here is going to be entitled Oppositional Forces. Because you got to understand this is a war, all right? Nobody ever said this wasn't going to garnish any type of resistance, all right? This is a spiritual war. Matter of fact, could you give me that real quick, 1 Corinthians 10?
10, yep.
This is a war. It also tells you in the Apocrypha that these are the conditions of the battle, Go ahead,
Khan, this is, it's like it's 2 Corinthians.
Yes, 2 Corinthians, yeah.
Khan, it's like it. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 3. It said, for though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh.
Right, read that again,
It said, for though we walk in the flesh.
Right, meaning we're here in these physical bodies, you have a certain range of emotions, you might get mad, all right, but we're not after the flesh. Okay, the scriptures also say those who are after the flesh mind the things of the flesh. You got that?
Yeah, God, yeah, this is Romans 8, and I started at 4. It said that the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us, who walk not after the spirit, for they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh.
And the things of the flesh is carnality, a standing army, a show of force, physically trying to come across or appear as if you have some type of strength, man. The first rule to coming into this thing is to acknowledge that you are nothing without Yahweh Ba'ashem Shah. Matter of fact, give me St. John 15, I believe in 5 real quick, And give me 1 Corinthians 1 and start at like 27. Go ahead, give me that St. John 15.
God, this is the book of St. John chapter 15 and verse 5. It says, I am the vine, ye are the branches.
Yep.
He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me, ye can do nothing.
See, and that's the mentality you got to have. We can't do nothing without our Lord Yahweh Shah, all right? Which, when you go into, for an example, how did the Lord overthrow, King David, who he would later become? But it was a reason behind it. The Lord could have raised up a mighty man from Israel, that could have rivaled Goliath, all right, or several men. But guess what? That would have took away the power from Yahweh Ba'ashem Shah, all right? So the Lord pretty much sent us out as feeble, man, and we're not to appear as if we have any strength. Matter of fact, hold that to Matthew the 10th chapter.
Go ahead. This is the book of 1 Corinthians 1 and verse 27.
Yep.
But the Most High hath chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise.
Yep, go ahead.
And the Most High hath chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty.
See, the Lord have chosen the weak things, and there's a reason for that, man. Because as the Apostle Paul spoke, he said, I am made strong in weakness.
That's it.
You know? So this is how the strength of the Lord is manifest, through weakness. All right? Go ahead, you got more than that?
Yeah, a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
It says, in the base things of the world,
Yep.
and the things which are despised, hath the Most High chosen, and things which are not, to bring to naught things that are.
Right, so there's a reason behind, there's a method to that madness, if you will. Why the Lord chose us, you know? So that, therefore, when the Lord spring into action and work his work, all right, then he will get the glory. Because you would say, certainly these men couldn't overthrow Esau. The scriptures tell you who can make war with the beast, man. See that? So how in the hell you gonna have some nigga, which through the spirit of power, how about Shemal Shah, you know, we're gonna dissect the video of this guy, Jam Master J, all right, which he's a agent, you know, through the spirit. All right. Now, mean by that is he's an oppositional force. Okay. Now, he didn't have to technically sit down with Esau and have a meeting, sign a contract, and take a purse or a bag. But the mere fact that he's pushing out this vibration of taking down the so-called white man according to his own strength, then by default, he's an oppositional force of Yahweh by Shemal Shah. That's why the scriptures tell you how you have men who persuade the people by fair speeches. You'll get fired up, you listen to that nigga, man. You'll get fired up, you ready to get your strap and meet this nigga in Minnesota and get your ass blowed away, man, dealing with Esau. All right? So we're going to deal with that. We're going to show you that these oppositional forces pretty much goes back to Esau. But if you haven't saw the video, we're going to expose it to you in this sitting. But you notice this guy's using strong words, right? Yeah, Esau haven't took his video down. We make a video, we pull out precepts, and they'll take our whole damn channel down. So that's a red flag, all right? So right now, Esau is desperate, and we wouldn't be surprised if he did sit down and take a bag. But if he didn't, Esau probably, because he came out of nowhere, you know, first and foremost. Where the fuck was you when Austin, Sterling Austin, whatever they got choked out? Or Philando Castile. Where was you then, man? It was caught on camera, you know what I mean? So we are not ignorant of Satan's devices, all right? So that was it right there, what you got?
You want to get that Matthew, or you want to go back to Romans?
Yeah, let's go back to that Romans.
All right, this is back Romans chapter 8 and verse 5. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit.
Which we are after the spirit, okay? We present ourselves as spiritual men here, you know? Only thing we doing is conveying the words of Yahweh by Shemal Shah. Yes, it entails violence. We do tell you in the midst of these teachings that we're going to put our foot in your ass, Esau. We're going to take you into captivity, all right? We're going to round you up as prisoners. We're going to slap chains on you. And in the world to come, we're going to rule over you with a rod and iron. Why do we speak that lingo, if you will? Because it's biblical, man. We are nothing more than the prophets. All right? That's why the scriptures have, I become your enemy because I tell you the truth. That's a true saying indeed. See that? Go ahead, Alex.
It says, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit.
And that's us. That's where we come in at. We are after the spirit, so we do mind the things of the spirit, which is the scriptures, man. You know? Go ahead, Alex.
Said, for to be carnally minded is death.
Yeah, because if you do attempt to come up against this man, lead to your death. Because that's his blessing. That was given to him, the blessing of the sword. Spiritual minded is life and peace. We have peace. We're at peace with what the scriptures say. You know? We don't put our trust in nothing else outside of scripture. Matter of fact, give me Psalms 37 and 40. You got a precept?
Yeah, come.
Right.
It's the book of St. John 6 and verse 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth.
Right. It's the spirit that makes us alive. It's the spirit that gives us this momentum, this energy, man, this strength. We powered up by the spirit. See? We're able to overcome something because of the spirit. Nothing carnal, nothing external, man. All right, go ahead.
It says, it is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing.
Right.
The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life.
And where are those words found? Right here in the Holy Scriptures. All right? So now, give me what you got.
This Psalm 37 and 40.
Yep.
It said, and the Lord shall help them.
See, the Lord shall help us, man. That's some nigga, some damn spinoff of Malcolm X. Hey, it's like Esau got a goddamn assembly line, man. Like, They actually create niggas. That nigga look just like Malcolm X, man. Look like Esau create niggas and give them that speech, you know.
Yep.
But the scriptures say, what? Read.
It's saying the Lord shall help them.
Right, the Lord is going to help us. Go ahead.
And deliver them.
Woo!
That's it.
You understand? Is you paying attention to that? The Lord is going to deliver us. Which, when you pay attention to that, what you come to find out is that you're going to find yourself in certain situations, man. You know, the Lord is going to put you in certain situations so that His strength might be shown. You know, just consider Daniel in the lion's den. In order for Daniel to be delivered out of the lion's den, he had to first be cast into the lion's den. You know? Go ahead.
He shall deliver them from the wicked.
See, from Esau. The Lord is going to deliver us from Esau. Go ahead.
And save them because they trust in Him.
Trust in what? The scriptures. That's how you trust in your how about Shema Shah. So we trust that what's written here in these scriptures is true. As it tells you in 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, cause them to be written in paper, for every word is faith and truth. All right? So now let's go back to, you threw over here. All right?
Back Romans 8 and in verse 7, it says, because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High,
right?
For it is subject to the law of the Most High.
That's a direct opposition to the Most High. To be carnal, to have a carnal, that's why you think Esau in the position he in the eyes of the Lord, because he's a carnal man, you know. So when you follow that formula, then you make yourself an enemy. That you create enmity with the Most High, man. You know. Go ahead.
He says, because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High.
Right. Go ahead.
Neither indeed can be.
Right. Go ahead.
So then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High.
Right. So those who are in the flesh cannot please the Most High. Why? Because you're looking to establish your own salvation. You know. So now you got something. Go ahead.
This is the book of This is the book of 1 John 2. I'm gonna start at verse to get to the point, verse 16. It says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life.
Yeah, the lust of the flesh. You feel compelled. Hey, and even, you know, in this is a battle even between us, man. You know, sometime in the flesh, let's say like we got a bill or sometime the flesh take over and you try to will yourself to rip and run. Or you might say, man, I'm going to do some extra hours on the job. That's the flesh. You know, really, you have to, the scriptures tell you, be still and know that I am Yahweh. So when you got to let the spirit activate, you know, but on a broader scale, as it pertains to this war that's brewing, if you will, between Jacob and Esau, which is a never-ending battle, right? We have to be on the side of the spirit, okay? Because Esau have taken the side of the flesh, man. And again, when you choose that side, then guess what? That's a direct. Hey, that's a smack in the face of your how about Shema Shah. Because at that point, you saying, look, I don't trust that the Lord can get me out of this. I need to lean toward my own understanding. Matter of fact, get that too. Go ahead.
This is read it again. It says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life.
Right, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, which we know the lust of the eyes, you got these social media sites, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever, right? And in order for you to even sign up, you got to take a picture. And what happens? Niggas posing, you know what I'm saying? Or they got their bread. That's the lust of the eyes. By default, you have to be proud to get. But on the flip side, the lust of the eyes is this idea of I got to see it to believe it. I need something tangible. I need something that the flesh can touch in order for me to believe that we're going to get out of this situation. That's why this agent, you know, he was pushing it, and that's appealing to Jake because he was throwing around some words. Man, we don't care about the National Guard. We got weapons. You know, So Jacob said, oh, shit. Oh, you got weapons? I'm with that. You know what I mean? That's something tangible they can see. See that? Go ahead.
It says, in the pride of life is not of the Father, but of the world.
It's of the world. So go ahead.
Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart.
Right. What's written in these scriptures. According to the scriptures, the Lord is going to overthrow Esau, man. Give it down how much weaponry he have, technology, you know, how strong his military is, man, his show of force. According to the scriptures, the Lord going to overthrow you goddamn devils, man. So we trust in that. Read it again.
Trust in the Lord with all thine heart. And lean not into thine own understanding.
Yeah, your own understanding is you setting up an army, you know. You coming up with an acronym, the NA, you know, just some crazy shit. Like that's gonna get you out of the situation you're in, man. You know? So being here in this truth, we don't subscribe to that. So go to St. John 15 now.
Okay, kind. All right. Back
Matthew 10.
You want that Matthew 10? All right, kind. Kind. This is St. Matthew chapter 10 and verse 16. St. Matthew 10 and 16.
Yep.
It says.
Yep. Beautiful.
It says, "Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves."
I send you forth as sheep, man, in the midst of wolves. That's the Lord giving you a vivid illustration. This the Lord breaking it down for you, man. That's why the Lord is known as a wonderful counselor, because He's giving you the two extremes. All right, if you're a sheep in the midst of a wolf, that's so that you're nothing like a wolf, and that shouldn't be our approach, man. See that? So whenever you see these characters emerge, you know, they surface talking about taking down the so-called white man with weaponry. Hey, you got to run from that. You got to, you got to shun that, man. You actually have to abhor that approach. See what I'm saying? Because let's say it like this, right? If that's how the Lord set this thing up, man, why the hell the Black Panthers didn't accomplish nothing, man? Niggas out there with rifles and guns and marching cadence, with high-tech boots and berets. That shit came to naught, man. What happened? They was infiltrated, and Esau just took them down effortlessly, man. Esau didn't really have to do shit, man. You know? So if that was the way the Lord wanted this thing to go, then He would have used the Black Panthers, man. All right? Go ahead. You got something?
Just the fellowship with the wolf and the lamb. But
okay, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, kind. All right, this is Sirach 13, and I'm gonna start at 15.
Yeah, go ahead.
It said, "All flesh consorteth to kind, and a man will cleave to his light."
Right. Yeah, you're gonna cleave to your light. So if you're spiritual, you're gonna cleave to this counsel, versus some nigga boasting in his weaponry, man. That's not of Yahweh Shemel Shah. All right, go ahead.
"What fellowship have the wolf with the lamb?"
Oh, see? That's what the Lord said. I send you forth as sheep amongst wolves, man. So what fellowship do we have with the lamb? Meaning, what mentality, a mind state that the wolf possesses, or these people in the world, how could that somehow mesh with our mentality, man? If we are the spirit, man, that shit is a turnoff, man. Me personally, man, I don't even like dealing with weapons, period. Because isn't nothing technically wrong with having a weapon? But me personally, I don't even want no part of weapons, man. Straight up. Because that's just me. Because I look at it like at that point, you showing distrust in y'all by some outside. Look, man, the Lord had that weapon jam up on your hand. When you pull the strap, that means you putting your trust in that. Matter of fact, give me Psalms 44:6 real quick, one of y'all.
Say, Lord, He gotta show His power.
Yeah, exactly. If I pull out, a 40 and shoot you, then that means a bystander, a witness, because this thing about witnesses. You know what I mean? Witnesses say, yeah, it wasn't. No, how about it? That was you up just 40 on it. You know what I mean? Come on, man. See? Go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms 44 and verse 6. "For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me."
See? Read that again.
This Psalms 44 and 6. "For I will not trust in my bow."
And see, that's where we come in at. Because we present these type of scriptures to you. So when you do come across a knucklehead like Malcolm X, Jam Master X, you know what I mean? Then you're going to say, you know what? That dude ain't right. Because the scriptures say, I will not trust in my bow. Read that again.
It says, "For I will not trust in my bow,
Yep.
neither shall my sword save me."
See that? Your sword not going to save you. See? So let's show right there that dude off. And let's just say, even if he's sincere, he off. He's an oppositional force. He's an oppositional spirit. He's a resistor of the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Give a damn if he's sincere or not. All right, so that was it on that. Let's go back to where you was at.
Back in St. Matthew 10 and 16.
You threw that Ecclesiastes?
Yeah, that was the point on
okay,
that. St. Matthew 10 and 16, it says, "Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves.
Right.
Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves."
See that? So now, let's play a little of this video. Let's get into this.
I'm pretty sure that you said it was hard to watch. Motherfucker, how you think it was for us to watch? The man is laying there saying he can't breathe.
Right.
And that motherfucker...
And that's a part of the psychological warfare. Esau play off Jake. Jake emotional, man. Oh, I was watching. We good, right? You good?
Yeah, kind
I was watching a video of this nigga. I was just looking. I had typed in racist rants, right? And you had a Jake. He came up in Taco Bell, like his old lady manager. You know, he got at her, so he came in there, I guess, to try to come to the rescue. He was all emotional, man. Really, the Edomite was having that shit under control. Then the Edomite snatched his bag and threw his food away and said, well, I tell you what, you can't have nothing now. You know, he pulled his card, man. You know? Yeah, straight up, I'm seeing y'all that, man. Straight up, man. But, see, Jake is very emotional. You know, all it takes for you to play an old song that has some sentimental value, you remember your grandma, and that Jake, you know what I mean? See, this is not for the faint-hearted, man. You know? That's why, you know, we compare it to stones. Because the stones sit there and withstand everything. You know, you see the leaves get blowed and everything, but the stone just sitting there, man. You know? And that's what the Lord is developing, man. We should have no type of attachment to this world, man. We should be numb to this world, and we should be looking forward to the world to come. But again, these different tactics and antics by Esau is set up to play on the psyche of Jake. You know, and this guy right here, man, so many guys that's gonna fall victim to. Because I was actually watching this video, right? You know, before the elder went into it, it was put up. I think somebody shared it or something, and it was live. He was like, man, y'all show me who in the house, man. Show me what cities. You see Alabama, Georgia. You know, dudes like, yo, we with you, you know, we with you, man. You know? Because he was playing on their psyche, man. No, Jake is not rational, man. They don't look at the big picture like, you know what, man, Esau fuck you up, you know. But the scriptures tell you, matter of fact, you got a precept?
Nah,
Give me Proverbs 22:3 real quick. I mean, this is one of my favorite scriptures, and we've been bringing this out a lot lately, but this is one of them cornerstone scriptures that you gotta apply, man. You know?
Yep.
Scriptures tell you a live dog is better than a damn dead lion. See, go ahead.
It's Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil.
See, so if you're prudent, you anticipate. See, wisdom brings anticipation, man. Foolishness and folly brings reaction. I'd rather be the one anticipating than reacting. When you react, you like, oh. But anticipating, you know, you navigating, you getting away. That's what wisdom brings. Read that again.
It says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil.
See that?
And hide himself.
See?
But the simple pass on and are punished.
Right, and this guy right here, I mean, you know, we just, you know, we're going to sit back and watch everything play out. But as of now, you know, he's been marked as an agent, you know. And again, do we have the evidence? Like we actually saw this guy strike up a deal? No. But we know if not physically, spiritually he's an agent. Because he's going up against the will of Yahweh Shema. So I don't give a damn how fair his speech is, you know. So go ahead,
Who had his knee on his neck? We coming for you.
Hey, hit pause right there.
I said,
He said it. Matter of fact, rewind it back and let it play out a little. Go ahead.
how you think it was for us to watch? The man is laying there saying he can't breathe. And that motherfucker who had his knee on his neck, we coming for you. I say it publicly. The mother little fat one that stood around with his arms folded, we coming for you.
Now hold up. Now you mean to tell me Esau, and this guy, his channel, he got a lot of subscribers, he got a lot of viewers. He's out there, right? He's been thrust into the public eye, if you will. How come they taking our channels down? This guy here, Esau, letting this go viral. Because this is what Esau want, man. Esau wants you to come up against him carnally, man. That's playing into his wheelhouse, so to speak. See, by us being spiritual with Esau, that causes Esau to pause, like, oh shit, you know, I don't know how to play this. Because he's not a spiritual man. See, but this is what Esau wants you to do. Esau wants you to get flared up, you know? But this guy here said, look, we coming from you. That's a threat, man. He threatened a official, man, you know, a police officer, man. He said, we coming for you, man. See, go ahead.
To see you. Oh, y'all didn't think it was gonna go this way. Oh, we coming to your city. Oh, we don't give a fuck about your gun laws. Because I'm gonna say it like this. If you rock with the NFAC, and you can get to Minneapolis, and you wanted to know how you join, it's two ways to join. You can either join by going through our vetting process, or you can join us on the front line.
Oh, hit pause right there. Those key buzzwords, they strike a nerve. Front lines. You know, all this talk of, you know what I mean? Right? So that's waging war against Esau, man. You know, straight up. So Esau, in his desperation, is looking to go about coming after you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And you got to remember, you have men. Matter of fact, what's that? It says "Spied Our Liberty."
I got it.
Give me that real quick. Yep, read that again. Play that one more time while you're getting that. You got it?
That's it.
Going through our vetting process, or you can join us on the front lines. All you got to do is be suited and booted and packed and strapped, and not afraid to bust.
Yeah, see that? See, come on now, pause that. You see what I'm saying? Meet us on the front lines. Just have the strap and don't be scared to bust. Those are strong words, man. So that's why we know through the Spirit this guy was set up, you know. And if he wasn't set up, you know, in the traditional way, then through the Spirit he's set up. All right. It all goes back to Yahweh Shema Shah. The Lord's going to stir this thing up regardless, man. See, but we know that this guy is an oppositional force. He's not one who you should subscribe to, right? So hold that. Let's get this.
This Galatians chapter 2 and verse 4. It said, "In that because of false brethren, unawares brought in."
Yeah, see, unawares. This false brethren that's come out of nowhere, unawares.
Yep.
You ain't got no clue where he come from, right? But all of a sudden he finds himself in this arena. See, go ahead.
Who came in privily to spy out our liberty.
So you got guys that's spying out our liberty, man. You know? Go ahead. And we're going to show you that in his wordplay. That obviously they spied out our liberty, man. See? Go ahead.
It says, which we have in Hamashiach Yahushua.
Right, so we have a certain liberty in Hamashiach Yahushua over here. Okay? Go ahead.
That they might bring us into bondage.
See, that they might bring us into bondage, man. In prison. All of a sudden, now you locked up on treason. Because a nigga like that. That's what that bondage means. All right? So you got more of him?
It says, I think that was pretty much, see,
Oh.
I think that was
Okay, cut. All right, so play this again now.
How you join, it's two ways to join. You can either join by going through our vetting process, or you can join us on the front lines. All you got to do is be suited and booted and packed and strapped, and not afraid to bust.
And like Ox said, you can tell he acting. This dude an actor, man. You know? You can tell that guy an actor, man. See this dude on the trailer, you be like, man, I want to see this, man. I got to see that movie, man. You put that nigga on the trailer, man? Go ahead.
My orders. Now, I'd be real hot to see how many of y'all would actually make it. Because a lot of y'all know y'all ain't going to do shit because you scared. See, I'm going to take you to the water. I'm going to take you to the fire.
He right. He is going to take you to the fire.
The cliff.
Hey, go ahead. Yeah, continue. Let him play. Let him play.
Because they're not going to stop fucking with us until we fuck with them back.
Hey, now pause that. Hey, and again, that'll get you stirred up. If you ain't rooted and grounded, you know, if you persuaded by every wind of doctrine, that's a wind of doctrine.
Yep.
That's an idea right there. That's a thought process, man, outside of the doctrine of Yahweh Shai, man. See, that's why the scripture said this is the faith and the patience of the saints, man.
Yep.
We patiently waiting on redemption, man. We patiently waiting on recompense, man. See that?
Appreciate that.
Go ahead, Al.
This is Ephesians 4:26. Be ye angry and sin not.
Yeah, be ye angry and sin not, man. Because I'm getting angry just, hey, man, every day, man, I get angry. I'm going to be honest, man. I'm really getting angrier and angrier, man. You know, because why? It's Yahweh Shema Shai stirring this thing up. You know, right now, it seems as if these racial rants is more accessible. When you look at your timeline, I don't know about y'all, when you look at your feed, everywhere you look, it's some goddamn shit, you know? But the scriptures say be angry, right? Go ahead.
And be ye angry and sin not.
Now, what's sinning? Going against the law, transgressing the laws. Do you understand that what Yahushua told you was a law, man? The Lord told you to go out as a sheep, man. So if you say, you know what, we're going to take it upon ourselves to bring the drama to our adversary, man, that's a direct that's an oppositional force right there in itself, man. You being adverse to the will of our Lord, all right? You got a precept?
I want to say, "Wake my love."
Oh, yeah.
Song of Solomon.
Song of Solomon.
Like
Yeah.
4.
Is it 4?
I thought it was 2, but
Oh,
go ahead.
it's like
I ain't sure, but
Okay, well, it's a little bit more.
all right, go ahead. I'll find it for you.
This
Go
is
ahead.
Ephesians 4:26 again. It says, "Be ye angry and sin not.
Uh-huh.
Let not the sun go down upon your wrath."
Yep.
So let's see.
I got you.
I got it.
8.
Yep. Kind. This is William Solomon. I mean, it's like the Songs of Solomon 2. I'm gonna start at verse 7. It says, "I charge you, O daughters of Jerusalem,
Uh-huh.
by the roads and by the hinds of the field."
This is an order. The Lord said, I charge you, O daughters of Jerusalem, which that deals really with the elect. When you read Revelation, the 14th chapter, tell you about the virgins, right? Go ahead.
It said that ye stir not up, nor awake my love.
Right, so we are not to provoke the Lord. You know, the Lord have his own timetable when he's going to come. Really, when you go into it, Yahushua don't even know when the Lord is going to send them forth. Yahushua said, no man know the time or hour, not even, the scripture said, not even the Son of Man. So we are not to try to provoke the Lord, you know, to rouse him up and wake him. Okay, read that again.
It says, this Song of Solomon 2:7, "I charge you, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, by the roads and by the hinds of the field, that ye stir not up, nor awake my love, till she please."
It's his time. So the Lord have a time where he's going to step in on our behalf. Right? It's not going to be us up in the strap on Esau. The Lord said, oh, I got to go down there. Oh, the scriptures say, tempt ye not the Lord your power, man. You know? So that was it on that?
Yeah, that was it.
All right, so let's go back over to the video. You got a precept? Go ahead.
It's Romans 12 verse 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath.
Why was that written? Because we was going to be in a position where this devil was going to be putting hell on us, man. We was going to be totally oppressed, downtrodden, beat down here in this society, right? But what's the patience of the saints? Not to avenge yourself, man. You know? And you feel, man, at your wit's end. Oh, that's why Peter upped the sword.
Yep, okay.
Man, fuck this, man. I'm tired of you fucking Romans, man.
Okay.
But Yahushua told him, you know what I mean? Yep, go ahead.
It says, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the
Hold
Lord.
up. Give me what the Lord said, vengeance in his heart, man.
Okay.
The spirit on me, I'm going to go ahead and go into a lesson on that, man, through the spirit. Hey, you know, you act all roused up. You know, you got some jakes, you know, in the truth, they might teach and they all, you know, mad and shit. But guess what, man? You know, you're not angry in your Yahushua. Before you woke, this was written before you woke up, man. So who really pissed? It's really Yahushua. Before you knew what was going on, this was already recorded. See? Go ahead,
Isaiah 63:4. "For the day of vengeance is in mine heart.
See? In who heart? Yahushua, man.
That's it.
Go ahead.
And the year of my redeemed is come."
Right, see that? So the day of vengeance is in the heart of the Lord, man. That's why the scriptures tell the Lord's going to awake as a, you know, a mighty warrior at a drunken stupor. See? So really, this vengeance, this recompense, this payback, it's going to really be spearheaded by Yahushua. The Lord really going to, that's why the scriptures say, we're going to do and eat them according to the Lord's anger.
Yeah. Ooh.
So your anger really even don't matter, man. But as it were, the scriptures tell you to curb that anger and just wait on the Lord, because this is the Lord's show. All right, go ahead.
It is on it.
That was it. All right, let's get the video. You got more? You got some
Oh,
else?
no, that was it.
All right, go ahead.
Y'all done got comfortable. Y'all done forgot about the shootouts between the SLA and the BPMs and all them back.
And you here to remind us about it.
Y'all done forgot about the race riots and Watts. Y'all done forgot about when motherfuckers did more than this bullshit that they done got these motherfuckers got y'all doing. So I'm calling it out because I know I got Yahweh behind me.
Pause that. See? Pause that. That has Esau's fingerprints all over it right there. That has Esau's fingerprints all over it. You see that? I got Yahweh, you know?
Yahweh, man.
And they couldn't use Yahweh. They couldn't use Yahweh Shai. Because the scriptures tell you how the name of the Lord is dreadful unto the heathen, among the heathen. Even though that's a Jake, but this ploy that's being presented by these devils, and we believe they using that nigga, man. You know, because you can see it. Why that was just thrown out there suddenly? Why the overtone of your message don't have nothing to do with Yahweh?
You could have said from the jump.
Yeah, from the jump, this could have been, you know, hey, Yahweh is with us. You know, you did all that ranting and raving getting Jake because he know that Jake don't want to hear all that shit. Jake want to hear that let's get busy shit. Then he threw Yahweh in there to somehow, you know, attach us, associate us, right? Even though we don't use that name, but it's close enough. You know? All right, go ahead, huh?
Calling it out. Because I knew
And that was
I
at
had
144.
Yahweh behind me.
That's fair.
That was at 144 when that went down. So go, I think it's
319.
This nigga got mask on. Then in one breath, the nigga
You was
DJ.
gonna hear us.
That's why the scripture said the leaves of this people caused in the air.
You was gonna hear us before you saw us. I said that.
Who is us,
I
man?
don't make threats.
It that in his entirety. And he made this statement like, I'm the guy who you see. You don't see all our people. Yeah. He threw yourself out there when you said that. Because who is us? Who is us, man? You putting Jake out there, man. You throwing Jake under the bus, man. You know? So the next nigga with a kufi on is going to look like the enemy. You know what I mean? I mean, when we look at the big picture, man. Man, we not ignorant of the same devices, man. Scriptures tell you, I think it's that Genesis the 3rd chapter, how this man was more subtle than all the beasts of the field. See that? But the Lord put that spirit on us to watch your ass, man. You can't get that shit over on us, and we gonna get that information, and we gonna feed it to the believers so that they might be rooted up and built up and be on point, man, on God for this devil, man. Man, this man about to make a move, man. And I know it sounds like we're a broken record. We've been saying this for years, throwing the apostles, but who cares? Noah was telling you ass for 120 years. It's coming, man. This devil finna do his thing, man. He's desperate, man. See that? Go ahead. Hey, and we know for sure, man.
Us. I said that. And I don't make
I mean, just as nugget. He said he don't make threats, but he said we coming for the little fat guy in Minnesota, man. You know? Go ahead,
but I do make promises. And all I had to do was wait for you Edomites to make that mistake. And all I had to do was wait.
Hold up. Go back. You went back. Hold that. Now, that shows you right there that these devils, man, is slick, man. Here it is. This nigga, he looked like Malcolm X with a touch of, you know what I mean? He got like a twist of the black consciousness. You know, he got the military, he got a little Black Panther. He all over the place, right? But the words this nigga using, man. Edomites, man. Is you paying attention, man? All right, this devil looking to put the scope on you, man. Because really with Esau, he has this driving force, this motivation, this lust for blood. And see, the only thing is with him is he want to be justified. That's all. He want to be justified in waging war. You got a precept?
Oh, no.
Now, real quick, give me 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter. If you can go to the blue letter, that'll be straight.
Okay. This 2 Thessalonians 2, and I'm going to start at verse 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means.
Yep.
For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed.
Right. And this is a part of that man of sin being revealed. You know, have you ever noticed, like, you know, I know y'all watch it, but if any of you ever out there watch Forensic Files, you know, there'll be certain cases where guys get desperate. They'll start trying to do too much. Like, in certain situations where a motherfucker come to the crime scene. That's all, you know, then all of a sudden, goddamn, you like, you put yourself on the scene of the crime now. That's Esau. Right now, Esau doing too much, man. He trying to wipe away the fingerprints. He trying to go back and visit the scene of the crime. but he's only entangling himself more in that web of lies and deception. Read that again. Now.
It says, let no man deceive you by any means, but if they shall not come, it said there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed.
See, this man of sin is being revealed more and more. See, go ahead.
The son of perdition.
Oh, hold up. The son of perdition, go ahead.
Who opposeth.
Hold up. Who opposeth. See, that's the key word right there. Who opposeth. So this is how you play this, right? You see what the will of the Lord is for us to take a certain approach to teach the gospel, push out the spirit of prophecy. Then you see somebody who come with anything other than that, that goes back to Esau. Why? Because the scripture said this man is an opposing force. Oh, the word Satan goes back to adversary. Adversary, see that? You got it? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that's the spirit. Go ahead.
Yeah, this that word opposer, strong G480. And it says to be set over against opposites.
Ooh. Hey, can you give me that?
Yep. That's it.
See that? See, really, this is the work of Yahweh Shemi Shai. Sit back and pay attention to the work of the Lord, man. Because the Lord set everything up contrary to each other. That's why when you come into this truth, you find out that the two main characters is Jacob and Esau. But what happened with them? They was going at it with each other in the womb. They weren't two guys kicking it. So let's show you that's the central thing with Yahweh. Oh, he's a man of war, man. Go ahead, huh?
This is Rock 33 and 14. Good is set against evil.
See, good is set against evil. So if we pushing good, which we believe to be good and righteous, well, if you come with anything besides, I don't give a damn you got on a garment. If you coming up with something different than what we say, then that means it ain't no in between with Yahweh Shemi Shai. There's no gray area. There's no straddling the fence. Either you with us or against us, man. Either you gather with us or you scatter abroad. And the Lord make it simple for us. We ain't got to sit there and die. Oh, I wonder what's up with this. Look, if you ain't coming in the spirit we come, you against us, man. You that oppositional force.
That's right.
See? That's why we got the right to say you're an agent. That's why Elder Manazar can't. He was quick like this. Agent.
All the works of the Most High.
Oh, so who responsible for this? So look upon all the works of the Most High. See? Go ahead.
And there are two and two, one against another.
Right. The sun set and the sun rise. That's a war. You can sit down and you can stand up. That's a war. You can spit and you can swallow. That's a war. You can spin and you can buy. Or you can spin or you can sell. That's a war, man. So you see, that's all the works of Yahweh Shemi Shai, right? Go ahead.
It says,
read that part again.
So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another.
See, everything is set up. That's why we can say with certain opposing spirit. This is an oppositional spirit right here. See that? And again, he keeps saying, I know that's
For many bear false witness against him, but their witnesses agreed not together.
See that? It's not going to stick, right? But.
Verse 58 again, it says, we heard him say, I will destroy this temple that is made with hands, and within 3 days.
Right, so you see, they put the Lord out there as being violent. I'll destroy. Go ahead.
It says, and I will rebuild it in 3 days, and I will build another made without hands.
Yep, that was it on that. All right, go ahead.
Back Hebrews 12, read verse 2 again. It said, looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High. For considering him there is such contradictions of sinners.
See, what's contradiction? That's him
that endures such.
Did not we just read? Just a mental game. Like you gonna have some jakes that believe in this and they hear this nigga. You on to something, bro. Man, that don't have nothing to do with the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Shai. Alright? So to simplify it, you ain't right. That's how you kill it. You know? You got something else over there?
Yeah, I got a quick precept.
Uh-huh.
It's the book of St. John 15, in verse 18. It says, if the world hate you, you know they had hated me before it hated you. If you were of the world will love his own. But because ye are not of the world,
Read that again.
it's verse 18. It says, if the world hate you, you
Hey, Salakia. It says to be set over against,
Mm-hmm.
opposite to oppose, be adverse to.
To be adverse, and adverse means to come up against. All right.
Yep.
So pretty much, you know, we are not taken by the ploys of Esau. Neither are we ignorant of Satan's devices. So the Spirit of the Lord put the Spirit on us to have the spirit of deciphering, you know, and discernment. And we can tell between the two, betwixt the righteous and the wickedness, man. That's on display. The light and darkness. Glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem,